Hey guys and girls, Jackson here. Quick spoiler warning from the get-go for Ahsoka Season 1, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Star Wars Clone Wars. Like many of you, I've been wondering about what the future holds for Star Wars, following the events of Ahsoka. A large focus from Star Wars channels has been surrounding Balon's skull, and his journey potentially involving Abeloth. But I haven't seen much buzz about what may happen with Grand Admiral Thrawn and the Great Mothers. Yes, I've seen some discussion around the possible resurrection of Darth Maul, which, for the record, I would absolutely hate, as he met a fitting ending in Rebels. It also seems universally agreed with the fandom that the Great Mothers will be resurrecting the Night Sisters, what with the cargo being loaded onto Thrawn's ship being caskets from the catacombs on Peridea, and the finale ending with them arriving at Dathomiri. But what I haven't seen discussed is the potential live-action debuts of TARON MALICOS, ASAJJ VENTRESS and Merrin in upcoming Star Wars projects. Yes, I know, TARON MALICOS is dead, ASAJJ VENTRESS is dead, and we don't know the status of Merrin in this current time period of Star Wars. But she was alive and well in the games. We've already seen the power of the Dathomiri in the form guise of the Great Mothers in Ahsoka, Mother Talzin in the Clone Wars, and Merrin in the Star Wars Jedi games, including the ability to resurrect or reanimate the dead. And it just so happens that TARON MALICOS was defeated on Dathomiri, and ASAJJ Ventress's body was also returned to Dathomiri. And where is Grand Admiral Thrawn and the Great Mothers right now? You named it, Dathomiri. What better way of raising the stakes for our heroes than having two powerful dark side users siding with the Great Mothers and by extension Grand Admiral Thrawn? Of course, there is a slight caveat here, as ASAJJ Ventress redeemed herself to the light by sacrificing herself to save Quinlan Vos, but it doesn't mean she couldn't side with the Great Mothers or Grand Admiral Thrawn, even if it is only at the beginning. ASAJJ was also name-dropped by Anakin during the Ahsoka series, and I think that minor detail seen during the Holocron training sequence was intentional. Ahsoka herself has history with ASAJJ, so her return makes sense really, apart from the fact she's dead of course. For those of you that haven't played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, TARON MALICOS was one of the main villains Kal Kestis encountered on the planet Dathomiri. Without going into his full history, TARON MALICOS was a Jedi Master who served the Jedi Order during the Galactic Republic. During Order 66, he was attacked by his clone troopers but managed to escape to Dathomiri, where he encountered the Night Brother clan. During that period, TARON fell to the dark side of the Force and became the ruler of the Night Brother clan by besting their former leader Viscus in the trial by combat essentially. TARON then began to manipulate Night Sister Merrin, one of the few that survived the Purge of Night Sisters, orchestrated by Count Dooku during the Clone Wars, to learn her magics before Kal Kestis arrived on the planet and interfered. TARON is defeated on Dathomiri by Kal Kestis and Merrin, following his failed attempt at turning Kal to the dark side, and was buried by Merrin on the planet. Like I said earlier, what better way to up the stakes for the New Republic and our heroes? By introducing these two characters into live action for Ahsoka Season 2 or the Dave Filoni movie. You could easily bring Merrin into the live action fold as well. What with the return of the Great Mothers to Dathomiri, the likely resurrection of Night Sisters, and the possible return of TARON MALICOS himself, who she had history with. It is feasible that Merrin could still be alive in this timeline. It could also be a way to bring in an older Kal Kestis to live action, if they wanted to, and assuming he's still alive of course. Finally, for those familiar with Legends material, Grand Admiral Thrawn, in the Heir to the Empire novelization, had recruited the clone of former Jedi Master Joruus C'baoth, I can't get that pronunciation, an extremely powerful dark side user to his cause to destroy the New Republic. Maybe TARON MALICOS could fulfill this role instead in Disney Star Wars canon. It makes sense to me anyway, and it would be sick seeing Luke or Ezra going up against TARON. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this theory. I genuinely think this could be what happens moving forward into either Season 2 of Ahsoka, the wider Mandoverse, or the Dave Filoni film. And if you are new here, then welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this, and check out some of my other videos on the way out. I cover all things TV and film on this channel, and your support means the world to me. Finally, I recently made a new Instagram and Twitter account, so make sure you check them out as well. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.